I'll tell you what, the 3 games in this series, and today even more so, are as hard-fought games as I've ever sat on the sidelines for. I mean, there's whoever's on the floor all the time is just, I mean, on both sides of the ball, are just fighting and fighting and fighting. The intensity in this series is incredible. Guys are really, really going at it. There is nothing easy to be had out there. It's very difficult. Obviously today, their defense forced us into a lot of turnovers, which created problems. We had 21 turnovers. Our rebounding, I think, which had not been good in the series, was really good in the second half today. We were even at the half on the boards and plus 10 in the second half. I thought that and, getting some key stops, and then Jameer obviously making plays, and then, Marcina's our designated free throw shooter to seal up the game, I thought was pretty much the key. But just a hard-fought game. I think that, certainly you were all out there watching it. I'm sure you agree. I mean, guys on both sides are just given literally everything they have.
And you said that Gortat is very valuable to this team. This is why you brought him back for nights like this, right?
Well, I mean, for a series like this, I mean, Dwight's playing barely over half the game every night. And if you don't have a quality backup, clearly you're going to get even more of a drop-off, okay? I mean, there's a little bit of a drop-off if you check the scoring in the series with Dwight on the court and off the court, but it's not a drastic drop-off. And tonight, Felton actually made the free throw to put him up 1 when Dwight fouled out. So Marsh comes into the game, we're down 1 on the road in a playoff game, going down the stretch, and we're able to get the win. I mean, that's, I think, a lot of guys really played well down the stretch. So it's not just him, clearly, but, it's a testament to his value to us. And it is a real testament to Otis's decision-making in the summer when everybody thought that we were just going to let him go. I don't know where we'd be right now in this series. Think about it if he were in Dallas. So, a great player personnel move, and sometimes those backup guys, it sort of flies under the radar. A great, great player personnel move, and then Marcin doing a good job in the series.
Stan, anything you can do with Dwight's fouls?
Well, look, tonight, okay, he only got, of his 6 fouls, I think I'm right on this, Mike, without going back to tape, I think there were only 2 defensive fouls. The last one, no, I know he had
3 offensive.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I think he only had 2 defensive fouls, so it's not like he's making, bad decisions and things like that. I think he's just got to keep playing, and, these things sort of run in cycles, and, we got to hope we get a 35 or 36, 38-minute game out of him. He's certainly not tired. He's certainly not tired. He's gotten almost as much rest as I have. So, but yeah, we hope we get a bigger game. Again, just like the other night, I thought he got really rolling and was playing well and was really starting to take over the game. And then it was boom, boom, back-to-back fouls. And I thought our guys did a great job of hanging tough and holding their composure at a time where it would have been really easy to get frustrated. I thought in the first half there were times where we lost our composure, but in the second half, I thought, especially when he fouled out, we did a really good job against a really good team.
What's it say about the makeup of your team? I mean, your 2 leading scorers on the season have yet to have Vincent a decent game too, but I mean, you haven't had great games out of them, and you're up 3-0 in the series.
Well, okay, I mean, I think it says a lot about our team, but also, I don't think that it's Vince and Dwight playing poorly. I mean, I think that, geez, Brian, I mean, I've said some good stuff in here. I mean,
I was waiting for you.
No, I've had some good stuff, and you've missed it. No, but I don't think it's necessarily Vince and Dwight playing poorly. Look, I mean, the one thing you always forget about in this league, and I mean this sincerely, is what the other team's doing. They are playing great defensively. I mean, they are coming after Dwight hard on double teams. They're rotating a lot of people at him coming hard. on Vince. Steven Jackson's working his ass off. They're up putting 2 guys on him on pick and rolls. We said going into the series, this is a great defensive team we're playing against. So it's not just like our guys are getting easy plays and missing them. I mean, everything you get in this series is contested. Every dribble, every pass, every shot. I mean, it's just not easy out there. I mean, we got the ball. I mean, how many layups did we miss in the second half? But they're not like point-blank, uncontested layups. Every time you get there, somebody's coming to contest. This is a great defensive team that plays very hard. They're extremely well coached. It's not going to be easy in this series. You know, it's just not.
Can you talk about the play of Nelson and him getting you off to a good start tonight?
Well, that's second time, and you know he's come out very aggressively. He's playing very, very well offensively. And again, I mean, you know, it's tough because they've got a lot of other guys they have to pay attention to, and so it's not like it's a one-on-one battle, and he's just taking somebody apart one-on-one. I mean, you got to decide in team defense. I think. You know, I know me as a coach, it's not so much looking and saying, okay, one guy had 32. You look at your team defense, and if you look at the field goal percentages they've held us to, we were 9 for 30 from 3 today. I mean, we had 21 turnovers. I may be wrong, but yeah, Jameer had a good night, but I got to think Larry's got to be really happy with his defense. I mean, if you look at those numbers, that's a great defensive game by them, a great defensive game. And, you know, somebody's going to score. It's the NBA, and Jameer had a great night.
You talk about the killer instinct now. You got a team down 3-0. You've done good at that this year, of putting teams away.
Yeah, but as soon as we lose a game, then you guys will jump our ass about, you know, not being mature and stuff. I mean, last year we won game, right, Mike? We won game 1 in Boston, and in game 2 we lost because we're never supposed to lose a game. So Mike jumped all over us about not being professional and the whole thing. So whenever it is that we lose, somebody will write that article. We'll be ready to play in game 4, but this is a very good team. I mean, you know, so we have to be ready to play, but we have to outplay them, and that's not going to be easy. This is an outstanding team. You can tell, well, one thing you have to be able to tell by our play in this series and how hard we played is how much we respect the team we're playing against. There's not a chance you can look out there by the way we played and think we had any lack of respect for the Charlotte Bobcats. I know Larry tried to make that point going into game 2, but he knew it wasn't true too. You know, it's one of those coaches' motivational ploys. We have the utmost respect for the Charlotte Bobcats, and we know we're going to have to be a lot better on Monday night to get a win and close out the series. Our guys know that.
Stan, how are you keeping Dwight's head in the game now?
I thought he did a great job tonight. I thought, you know, to come in at halftime with 3, go out and play 6 minutes, and then come back in the 4th and really get on a roll and start dominating the game, I think shows that he kept his head in the game. And then he got the back-to-back fouls. I mean, you know, he's frustrated, but I thought tonight, you know, you look at his block shots and stuff down the stretch. Tonight I did not think, other than one occasion, which he and I already talked about, I did not think he let it get to him and stop him from playing. I thought he showed great composure and maturity and a big step forward.
Coach, before the game, the commissioner said that he heard that you weren't going to comment about the officials anymore, and he said that was the best news that he heard.
Right, I'm not going to say anything good or bad because I've been fined for both. I got to be the only guy, by the way. Am I not? Am I the only guy fined in the same year for saying how good they are and for disagreeing with them? I mean, so, yeah, nothing. I can't say anything good or bad.
All right. Thank you.